with me. It's crazy how they hate you for trying to put on your city. That's why as far as my circle, I'm real picky. Niggas claiming 100 but be counterfeit with 50. You only against me if you ain't with
Champion! We are here fresh off of Volume 5. I know y'all looking crazy like, whoa, where's Jay Black?
I got that so many times this weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
It happens to the
All
best
the
of us.
time.
It happens
All
to the
the
best
time.
of us. Jay Black isn't here. And War beat him so bad in poker he quit.
Oh, somebody said he better not bet the channel. Somebody did say that.
And
Y'all see the tablecloth, the poker cloth is going now?
the poker cloth is gone. We renovated this bad boy. It's us now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So deal
and
with
War
it.
injury. We are the new champions. You know what I'm saying? Mark couldn't make it. So, you know, we just holding it down right now. First and foremost, we'd like to thank Jay Black for the channel. We've been talking about taking this over for quite some time, and it finally happened after a poker game. Yeah. It happens. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your pride get in the way, kids at home. You know what I'm saying? But Volume 5. First of all, shout out to Tampa. Y'all showed mad love.
Yes.
You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
it
The weather was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful people, great vibes. You know, the usuals. The usuals. How you feeling, Anwar? How you feeling? Talk to me.
Again, amazing event, amazing city. The weather down there, man, that's the main thing. It was 75-ish, like all weekend. Like, not hot, not cold. If you wanted to wear a hoodie or a sweater, you could, since I did.
Yeah.
Like,
Talk
and I
about
wasn't uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But you could also had on, you know, some shorts, whatever. Like, the weather was amazing, man. Food was good. People were good. Shout out to everybody that showed us love. Bought a couple drinks or whatever. You know, I appreciate that.
That's a fact.
But
And you conducted them face-offs.
I
Talk
did
about
do
it.
that,
How did that feel? Talk about it. Let's get in depth with that. Let's talk about that.
I mean,
How was that, man? My boy Anwar out here, last minute prep, conducting these face-offs like a champ.
listen. I mean, one thing I will say, and I've said this
Talk
repeatedly
about
on
it.
Twitter. I mean, first of all, it's an honor to do it. But you know, I feel like I'm still learning. So everybody, relax. It's not finished product. I'm still learning. But you know, when you're learning from one of the best in the business, you know, top 2, and he's not number 2. Like, Black makes sure. I've said this on Twitter multiple times. Like, Black makes sure that, you know, we're always prepared. So, you know, he made the statement at, I want to say Summer Impact. We're talking about Marvin Quest, but that's kind of like a mantra that Black kind of instills in us as far as champion. You know, when you're always ready, you don't have to get ready. So, you know, 10 minutes prep, whether it's me, you, Mark, Black himself, obviously, is the preferred person. It's his face-offs. He didn't start them, but they his baby. You know what I mean? So, obviously, he's a preferred, but, you know, he's not always available. Believe it or not, y'all, Jay Black is a human being. He has a life. He does things. So when he's not available, when, you know, the call comes through, he says, listen, I might need you to step up, or, you know, somebody needs something, whatever. All of us are more than capable. But it was a little different because the first one, it was read and surf, and I'm like, oh my God, the pressure of it. And I got those jitters out the way. I wasn't as nervous, but after that, like, still, it's just the back-to-back. The artists, you know, again, these guys are celebrities to us, to me still. So, you know, being a chance to sit down, I'm trying to think of the right questions that the people want to know, but also my own questions. Last thing I want to do is ask a question that makes literally no sense.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot of eyes on you when you asking them questions, you know.
Bro, listen, yeah, the lights is bright, so, you know.
Especially as far as the face-offs you conducted Friday, rather than read and surf, you know, they could chop that up however they want to because it was
Right,
know,
it was
recorded
recorded,
beforehand, as opposed to the one on Friday, which was live. So you know, I had my little heckling moments. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you
did. They handed me alcoholic beverages, man. Come on,
That's my
bear
bad.
with me.
Yo.
Bear with me.
Thank you for drinking with me, man. Thank you for drinking.
Oh yes.
Jay Black, if you want your channel back,
wherever you are,
all you have to do is take a shot with me. That's all.
that's it.
So,
That's
you know.
it. And we'll give it right back to
We'll
Jay
give it
Black.
right back, okay?
But until then, you gotta run them pockets, Jay Black. You want to step up here in this studio, pay that rent.
That's right.
My cash app, you know my cash app.
Leave the poker
you know
chips
what I'm saying?
alone.
Leave
That's
the poker tips alone. Now we here.
When I'm around.
We ain't.
When I'm around, you know what I mean?
Talk
Rock out.
about
But
it. Talk about it.
anyway, back to Volume 5. So, yeah, the Face Offs was live. It was thorough.
Yeah.
The event, shout out to URL, again, for asking me to do it. You know, that was kind of thorough. Good time, man. But then the people don't want to hear about face-offs. I don't think that's what they want to talk about.
Okay.
Man. I really don't.
Oh.
Day one.
Oh.
Because this was a 2-day event. Day one. Volume
one.
5. You know, shout out to URL. This one I found hilarious. I said this on a pay-per-view. They really didn't give anybody the address. Beasley gave me the address to the venue at 2:17 p.m. and said, yeah, we need y'all there by 2:30. I put the address in my GPS. It's 21 minutes away. I said, well, how that work? You know, so
No,
look,
my math ain't the best, but
yeah, it's 17, 13, 21. Yeah, it didn't work. But, you know, they protect the integrity of the event. Shout out to Debo working the door. Oh, my goodness. If the whole league owner thing doesn't work out, he got a career of security for forever, man.
Forever.
Hilarious.
Debo out here holding it down for URL.
Bro, he had his list and checking it twice like Santa, man. That thing was hilarious. But the event itself.
First of all, salute to everybody, you know, that appreciated me and Anwar also on the pre-show. You know what I'm saying? It was about, we was talking for, say, whatever, But, you know, usually it's off the whole team, you know, and we switch off during the beginning of the pre-show, so I talk my little 7 to 10 minutes.
Right,
Pass the mic over to Anwar or Mark or whoever, Rita, whoever else. It was tough. Me and Anwar holding it down for a whole hour and a half. Yeah, it was difficult. You know what I'm saying? But it was definitely a fun, dope experience. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You know, my gift of gab started to work. You know, because I just on the fly, I just started looking at stuff. Oh yeah. So if I were to battle, I'd probably be like a freestyle rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? So it was.
Stay away from the chef and DNA, you'll be all right.
You know. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Right.
But let's get into it.
Let's get into it. So, first battle of the night.
You want to start there?
I mean, where else we going? So we got started at the
Talk about it.
Ace Amin and Swamp. You know, two guys. This class again. The classes are kind of murky because they're the way URL has been bringing in new talent. But the general consensus is both of these guys are part of this new URL. That was a thing at a point in time on Twitter. And these guys are kind of 1 and 2. And depending on who you talk to, Ace Amin is better than Swamp. Swamp is better than Ace Amin. Lead up to it, you know, what was that? Survivor Series Maryland. Swamp had Don Marino, did very well in that battle. Ace Amin had Jada Nightwing, did very well in that battle. Jay Black was there for that. He was impressed. He brought both those gentlemen outside. Said, "Listen, y'all might get a phone call."
Oh, so you telling me Jay Black said this?
I don't know. I was there. I saw that happen as a clip.
Wow. Jay Black said you gentlemen might get a phone call, and they're on Volume 5.
Volume 5.
Day 1.
Day 1.
Wow.
Yeah. And when we get to day 2, we'll talk about that because some people had some things to say about that.
Wow.
But I think that the idea of the two new guys opening up one of the big cards, great idea. I think URL should do that.
I think they should do that. You know, if it makes sense, every event have the two newest stars that's on fire.
Right.
Just open up the card. You know, see how the people get receptive to them. That's how we get more talent, newer talent. Because, you know, obviously, you know, Hitman's not going to stay forever. Tay-Rock's not going to stay forever. Surf's not going to stay forever. Sean's not going to stay forever. DNA, et cetera, et cetera. You know, we need that new talent to keep the culture moving. So I feel like this should be like a trend to...
Yeah, agree. It gives them that experience. There's no substitute for experience. So although the volume isn't the big stage, it's still a big card, if that makes sense. You know, so, you know, it gives them that experience. So, you know, I loved it. It's an opportunity. In the face-off, you know, I asked the gentleman, did they feel like this would separate the two of them? And they both agreed. There was some separation. I'm not going to say in the preparation, because I did talk to Ace the day before. I talked to Ace Friday. He said he was fully prepared. He was locked in.
That didn't look fully prepared to me, sir.
I don't know. I asked Ace,
It sound like separation in the preparation, if you ask me, sir.
Okay. It's a possibility.
I don't know what happened in the off time, Ace. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Yeah.
I don't know, Ace. I mean, like I said, man, it's for Ace rapping the way he raps, using the words he uses. It's almost like he's rapping tongue twisters the whole time.
Right.
I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's either you gotta slow down the cadence a bit, or work on the breath control when you get to a breaking point in one of your what do you say, like
From the build-ups or
from the build-ups or
something.
to the punch, or I don't know what it is, but it just I don't know. He was just fumbling a lot. It was looking sloppy,
It was,
dusty,
Mm-hmm.
soft.
Keep going.
I'm appalled.
Uh-huh.
The mitigated gall.
Uh-huh.
That was a bar. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all don't want me in the volume. Anyway, but Swamp.
Ooh, Swamp said you might be honest. Maybe it was a preparation because Ace was real comfortable. You know, he was outside, he was hanging out, partying. I think he went to the mall, had to grab a few items the day before. Swamp said face off. He ain't even got no Kuntnu lined up for the weekend.
Oh my
he had
God.
me dying with his. Everybody
I ain't
what?
worried about no Kuntnu.
No.
You know, Swamp was excellent.
He was excellent.
He was excellent.
Yeah.
Shout out to Swamp.
Shout out to Swamp.
I told him I'm using that in my everyday life now. Excellent.
Yeah, me too, man.
Everything excellent.
Went out to eat. The waitress kept, how's everything going? Excellent. Like, it's a little inside joke.
Everything.
But, again, I think that at the end of the day, it's a real good look for Swamp.
Very good look.
And now we got to talk about Ace. We got to talk about the future. You know,
like what now?
3 out of 4 battles.
There's a lot of people that loves Ace,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of people that with all that love comes the same amount
That's a
of hate.
fact. That's a fact.
And what he's doing right now, like he realizes what he done. I'm not about to sit
Oh,
here.
yeah, that's a fact.
I'm not about to sit here and
And
say
he not
oh,
hiding.
you know, he's embracing the fact that he messed up, and he's embracing the fact that he has to right his wrongs.
Right.
He's willing to go anywhere and tell anybody that he know he messed up. He
Right.
know he probably this is a setback, so he knows what he has to do. He knows
Oh!
what he
Wow.
has to do to progress. But I'm not gonna talk about what Ace did. It's what Swamp did.
Right.
Swamp came. He performed. He did everything.
I mean,
it was just.
is the baldy
it
that
was-
considered a prop?
I feel like with Swamp, I could be wrong, but this is just my, my theory. Ace does a lot of trolling on social media. You know,
yeah.
it was a lot of pictures with Swamp with his dreads and stuff like that. So I didn't even know Swamp had hair like that. I thought he just had a regular haircut.
Yeah.
So I feel like he could have. I feel like Ace could have possibly used something of that nature as an angle. So Swamp just cut it all off. Because if he says that and then he just pulls his hoodie back and he got a bald head, then then the energy is taken away from it's taken away from Ace without Swamp even rapping.
Right.
So I feel like that was a calculated move for him to shave his head bald, but
All right.
So
I mean, again, first watch, I'll speak for myself. I didn't get a chance to watch
I
it
didn't
back.
watch it back yet either.
Because we had to get day 2 and then coming home. But first watch, I had Swamp with the 30 clip, to be honest. I mean, Ace had some good material when he got through the stumbles and the chokes, but I keep the same energy. You start stumbling, you start choking, whatever. You kind of got a little bit of a time frame in my head that once you get past there, it's like, okay, I mean, obviously you're a professional. I do want to hear what you got to say, but you can't win that round in my mind. So first round, second round, third round.
The most debatable is the second round.
Right.
Which
Swamp cut short.
Swamp cut it short. I felt like that was the best move for him to do.
That's a fact.
Because if he stops and tries to get it back and then spit a couple more bars and then cut his round, that makes the battle look debatable within the general eye. Because
now
both
both
like,
of y'all
no,
Right.
So, but at the same time, Ace's second half in his second round, he started heating up.
Oh yeah,
And he started cooking.
He did.
He still.
At the end of the day, we're splitting hairs. It's either Swamp 2-1 or 3-0. If somebody wants to say 2-1, I'm fine with that. I don't have an argument. Just don't try to tell me
It's a clear 2-1.
Right.
Don't say it's a debatable 2. It's a clear 2-1.
Right. So what was the next battle? After that was.
After that, who was after that?
It was over. Was it Ore and Geechee first, and then Nitty and Chilla? I think it was Ore and Geechee. No, it was Nitty and Chilla before Ore and Geechee. So either way, Nitty and Chilla.
let me go on record and apologize to Chiller Jones.
Me too.
I said he was cars,
Mm-hmm.
laundry,
Uh-huh.
dishes,
Yep.
all things that get washed.
Yep. And I was co-signed. Yeah.
I said I don't think it's anything Chilla could possibly do with Rum Nitty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him winning an inch of a round.
Okay.
And boy, if I had a paper that said my words, I'd eat it.
That's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
fact. That's a fact.
It was Chilla Jones was wigging.
It was wild. It was like this is crazy to say, but it seemed like a reinvented old Chilla, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
he was, everybody knows Chilla with the schemes. Like he didn't scheme too long. Like, and he led into some punches. The first round, this is one of those battles. Actually, I think for the rest of the night, I'm gonna be saying I don't have a winner right now. Clearly, like Chilla surprised me, and he was very, very good. And again, Nitty is Nitty, so we know what we're getting with Rum Nitty. Punches after punches after punches. Like if they gonna take so many punches, fans gonna get off the rope. Like we know that's gonna happen. But Chilla fought through all that. Like it was wild, man. I mean, I felt like the only round, and like coming off of the event, the only round that I actually felt like I had a winner in was the second, and that round I had Chilla. So the first, I felt both of them were crazy. The third, both were crazy. Like it was, this is gonna be one of those 2-1 either ways.
Yeah.
Gentleman's 30 either way. Like, it's going to come down to preference. What I'm going to tell y'all, these gentlemen put on, you're going to have to watch it for yourself. Don't listen to me. Y'all know I don't know what I'm talking about anyway.
Yeah,
so
Anwar never knows what he's talking about.
don't listen to me. Watch it for yourself because you're not going to be wrong. Whatever you tell me. Oh, such and such. Okay. Like, you're going to get no argument from me. So, but I did want to go on record, co-sign the apology because, on Champion, when we say that you're going to lose, when you win, we want to make sure that we give you your props and tell you, you know what I mean, that you won as well. So salute to Chilla. I'm not saying Chilla won, but even if he lost, he did not get washed.
No.
He was not bad.
No.
He again, the whole eat your words thing, I said there's nothing he could do with Rum Nitty. Well, he made me look foolish because he did a lot with Rum Nitty. So.
Like, Chilla was phenomenal.
He was.
He usually when people make adjustments, it never work. This was the most perfect adjustment I've seen in a while.
That's a fact.
Like it wasn't long-winded schemes. Mm-hmm. It wasn't too many long-winded schemes. Mm-hmm. He was punching.
Yeah.
He shortened up his schemes a bit. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
He had a little bit more aggression than usual.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This Chilla is not the Chilla that I thought we would get. Like I didn't know that this Chilla existed, if that makes sense. But it's like the scheming, the way he transitions from the different schemes, like that's what you know. That's the old Chilla. But it was like a reinvented version of the old Chilla. Like I was thoroughly impressed, man.
That was wild.
Yeah, they put on. Did you ever win her?
I don't. I think in the building they asked me to choose. I think I had Rum Nitty in the first and third. I think the first was clear from Rum Nitty. The second was clear for Chilla, and I think it comes down to the third.
Okay.
To me.
Yeah, because in the first was when Nitty was stopping around and then he kept going. Yeah, that was crazy. And I asked Nitty about that. He was saying like normally, he writes like 40 bars. He was like, but this time he did like 60 to 70. And I'm like, oh my goodness gracious.
He tried to send him to the good,
he did
to the good Lord above.
He did. But Chilla was there to fight through it. Like that was a fire battle. Y'all gonna get tired of hearing us say that, but we're gonna say that the rest of this card was fire.
They was tired of me saying the app is $7.99.
The app is $7.99.
The app is.
How many times did you tell people on the pay-per-view to get the pay-per-view now? That was hilarious.
That's a fact.
Yeah, but it's all right. We had beverages.
When we was on the YouTube stream though, I said it while we was on the YouTube stream
there
as
you
well.
Go. That's right. The pre-show.
We had beverages.
Yeah. Thank you for drinking with me, Dre. I appreciate that.
Always.
I appreciate that, man.
That's why we canceled Jay Black.
Yeah.
The heck.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
What was next?
Geechee and Old Red.
Geechee and Old Red, Battle of the Champions. Shout out to Jay Black. Shout out to Champion of the Year. We got to see these guys toe to toe. Lot of smack talk on Twitter. You know, there was a lot to be said. Face off, a lot of smack talk, and you know, in the spirit of competition, disrespect. Not disrespect as men, but you know, from the spirit of competition, a lot of disrespect. There was a lot to be said when they walked out. I love the way, I don't know whose idea it was. There was a lot of people, you know, moving parts. Shout out to Avo, JB, Smack, whole URL staff. But whoever idea it was for them to come in with the belts on their shoulders like that.
I feel like every time those two met, they specialized the entrance every single time, as they should, and I appreciated that one. You know, for them to come in with the belts to give it that championship fight feel, you know.
Yeah, put the belts on the ground to start. You know, again, I haven't seen the pay-per-view, but I was right there. I saw, you know, the cameraman, they zoomed in on the belt. Them belts look clean. You know, they look clean. They look so fire. January will be here shortly. Jay Black's not here, but we'll put the link for the GoFundMe, Donate for Champion of the Year. It's coming up, people. So, you know, let's get there.
The link will be in the description at all times.
I'm going to let you start because this was one. Oh, look, it's right there. Go ahead. I'm going to let you start.
There we go. All right.
Look
had the ring on his necklace.
Yeah.
Really realized that.
Yeah.
This was, let's not sugarcoat it.
Okay.
This was something that a lot of people said they didn't want to see because of his O-Red. He's not as popular as Geechee Gotti. He's not a fan favorite. What does O-Red do? O-Red this, O-Red that, and was fire.
That's a fact. Stone Cold mortal fact.
Fire.
That's a fact,
sir. You was on Champion as well, talking real greasy.
I wasn't greasy. I said 2-1.
Real greasy.
I said 2-1. That's not
real greasy. Talk
greasy.
about it. Real greasy.
You know,
said clear.
Did I say clear? I might have.
I might have said clear.
You know what's funny? I'll say this. I don't feel like I owe any apologies because I had Geechee winning.
But you said, how can O-Red win, though?
I said
Geechee is a star. Geechee is this.
I said that?
Oh,
what episode was it? You got to pull it up.
We going to pull the files after this. We going to pull the files.
Our editing skills not that good, man, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Now that we got the keys to the channel,
Actually, no. I'm going to ruin your day now. You ain't see that? Ooh. Yeah, the editing going to be fire.
Quote another one that everybody knows, man. It's Hakuna Matata. That means no worries. I have Geechee Gotti winning this battle.
With no worries?
With no worries.
Come on.
I think Geechee Gotti will win this battle clearly. I think that Geechee Gotti is just I don't know how to say it. Every now and again, we are as fans of this culture graced with superstars. Yeah. O-Red is a star.
I inked my Ruin Your Day deal.
Okay.
Avocado co-signed it. You know what I'm saying? The editing skills about to be off the chain with this one. Watch this.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a special. This is gonna be a whole different bag on the editing. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all salute me when y'all see me. You know what I'm saying? This is for y'all.
All right. So I'll say this. I did not have a winner again. I mean, when people ask, I had like my immediate whatever. It's like that right now feeling. Now I had a little time. Again, I was surprised. Fire battle. So. When we finish this, before we sign out, one thing I gotta get to is Battle of the Night because I don't have one. There were so many great. Nitty and Chilla, crazy. Geechee O-Red, crazy. Arson, Chess, bananas. Like this card, there was like everybody came to put on. It's wild, man. So I have a newfound higher regard for O-Red. Like O-Red is one of those guys. He's the blue collar guy. Like he goes in there, he does his job, he gets out the way. He don't do too much on Twitter, on social media, whatever. You know, he'll tweet from time to time, but he's not out there like that. He stood in front of Geechee Star Power in that small room, and that was a dog fight. That was a dog fight. He talked to Geechee, had some things to say to Geechee Gotti. You know, had some bars for coffee. Ooh, you know, express old film. What? Like, you know, like, oh, little nittyish there. I said, oh my goodness gracious, the way he did it. So, I guess, yeah, go ahead.
And the first round of this battle, from both individuals, I'm like, Geechee took the first clear to me. I was just like, man, this about to be where everybody didn't want to see. I thought it was about to get dark for O-Red. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie. I started getting nervous for O-Red. I'm like, it's about to look away. It's about to look the exact way everybody thought it was.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then the second and the third, O-Red just got so consistent. I don't know what happened. He just started turning up.
Okay.
Red just started turning up. Like he knew what he had to do. Like
Yeah. It's almost like he had somebody, you know, tell him, all right, this is where you need to heat up. Like, again, using a boxing reference, you know what I mean? This way, it's okay, he's leading with the right. Like, you know what I mean? Circle to left or whatever. It's like a switch was flipped. But I don't think he was bad in the first. So
no, he wasn't bad.
I had
in the first,
Geechee winning the first. But I like, if somebody had argued for Old Red, again, I haven't watched it back. So this is literally immediately in the building. So no pause, no rewind, no nothing.
Yeah.
You know, but after that, I don't have anything clear. I don't. I left there feeling like Geechee 2-1, but I don't have an argument. Old Red 2-1. Like I don't have.
I actually have O-Red 2-1 rounds 2 and 3.
I got no argument.
It was actually a great battle though. It's not saying that Geechee wasn't good.
Right.
I just think O-Red was just on one. He was just more consistent throughout his round. Like Geechee, his round's not long winded, but it's like he raps to a point.
Right.
As O-Red was back to back to back with it for me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he had great content in this round as well. So I edged it 2-1 to O-Red rounds 2 and 3.
I can't wait to watch it back, bro. Like that's the thing. This whole card, I can't wait to watch it back.
Yeah.
Like that's my thing.
You know what I'm saying? So if y'all killers, we don't remember everything. It was a lot of battle rap this weekend, a lot of alcoholic beverages. It was a whole lot going on.
There was. Sorry, I was looking at the screen because there was a lot going on in this.
There was a lot going on. It was a fire event. Tampa, it was lit.
It was.
I love
lit.
y'all out there. You know what I'm saying? I rock with all y'all. You know what I'm saying? It was lit. You know what I'm saying? It was,
what else was it?
Yeah.
Yo.
Fire.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Well, what's up?
You had your book bag with you at the event.
Yeah. No, because when I get on the airplane, I keep a backpack all the time.
Yeah. You ain't had no war paint, no vests, no ammo. So, backpack or book bag, war paint vest, and ammo.
Get your rounds right. Get your rounds right before you start talking to me, Anwar.
Yo,
get your rounds right before you start talking to me, Anwar.
Somebody else did a little bit of that slipping up in the first, but we'll get to that. Tsunami Surf.
Shout out, sir.
Versus the General Reed Dollaz. Y'all pulled up on me at the pay-per-view, you know what I mean? Because we was talking about it. I guess you seen Reed. You made the phone call, sent the bat signal or whatever. He came right over my shoulder.
I flexed my J Black star power a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You was talking greasy. I had to, you know.
Was I talking greasy?
You wasn't talking greasy.
Or was I saying
I'm just
what
talking my
actually
ears.
happened? Exactly. So let's start
Nothing
with
happened
this.
yet. It was the beginning of the show. What are you talking about?
No.
As far as the face-offs?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
Nothing happened. When we seen Reed. Okay.
Let's start with this. Y'all know how I do. If Jay Black was here, he'd be laughing. Shout out to Reed Dollaz. Shout out to Reed Dollaz.
Yeah.
Again, the General. Grew up watching them. Too Raw for the Street, Smack DVDs, etc., etc. I didn't hang out in South Philly, but I'd hear about, you know what I mean, battles. Yeah. I think that he was improved. I think that Reed is listening. Reed is learning. Your thing was you hope that whoever he has around him, you know what I mean, is helping him to get better and to acclimate better to today's culture. I think whoever he was working with this time did. I think Reed was good. He was. Good doesn't beat great, though. And while Surf wasn't great in this battle, a good Surf is a great rapper, if that makes sense. I felt like, you know, if I'm not mistaken, Surf chose to go first, right? There was no coin flip. That's a dangerous thing. That's a dangerous thing. So let's just start right there. When Smack said, all right, I'm going to flip a coin, and Surf started rapping. It's on you, Dre. Don't freeze up now.
First of all,
Uh-huh.
shout out to Sue Surf. Everything great he's done for the culture.
Oh, you gonna try it?
know what
Oh,
I'm
that's
saying?
fire. Okay. You gonna try it? Okay. Gun
Surf.
titles. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I started this eating food on camera-ish, you feel me? I had that Popeye's chicken sandwich first, you feel me?
Wow.
Then Surf want to pull up with the Lay's.
Okay.
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 I see what's going on here, you know what I'm
Alright.
saying? Took
You
my
gonna
moves.
talk about that? All right.
We out here taking my moves, you know what I'm saying? I hope you come up here, sir. I'm ready to have a little conversation with you, buddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm always here. You
It's okay, buddy.
know what I'm saying? Black will hit me
Uh-huh.
whenever you decide to make your
Yo,
entrance.
Black one. It'll be me. Yo,
Anwar,
he
no,
lost.
listen, this is what happened. Anwar is
Poker
Black's
game.
boss now.
Y'all saw the tweet. It's
Y'all
out
seen
there.
the tweet, it's out there.
You know what I mean?
So, Sue Surf would hit Jay Black.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Black will hit Anwar to make sure it's okay for Surf.
Okay,
They'll
that
work
sounds
out
about right.
sometimes, and then
Yeah, what works for that?
Anwar would get right back to Black.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
Let
everything's good.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, because you talking about everything but the battle tree. You talking about everything but the battle tree. That's what
But
we was here for.
No, listen.
I'm listening. I'm listening. Oh,
It was an extremely dope experience. For y'all that know, I'm never on stage or in the entourage section or on the camera or whatever. You know, I felt like this was I had to be there at this point. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't learned
You know what I'm
nothing
saying?
from shot. Go ahead.
I did learn.
Oh,
I
okay.
did learn from Sean. You know what I'm saying? That's why Surf didn't call me stupid.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why Surf didn't call me stupid.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Because I learned from my mistakes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was being a bit extra with that battle.
Okay.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Reed Dollars came out and did his thing. You know, we're not
In the
starting
second and third.
in the second and third. All
Okay.
right.
Agreed.
You know, the first he had a slip up, but Surf went first. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, it's on camera. That's exactly the face you made. You were like, okay.
No. I didn't make that face when you first started, all right?
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Go
That's
ahead.
why, listen, I am not entourage ready. I'm going to put that out there right now. I am not entourage ready.
So if Dre is a fan of you guys and y'all see him making his way to your side, you're like, no, we cool, Dre.
Yeah, I'm not entourage ready. If you cool with me reacting to your opponent's bars, then I'm entourage ready.
Yeah,
other
that's not a
than other
thing.
than that, I am not entourage
K.
ready.
Shine will tell you, go
K-
stand on that side.
K-Shine would have been kicked me out that side.
That's a fact.
He would have. That's why I would never stand on this side. K-Shine. A lot of people don't know this. He actually one of my favorites of all time.
Oh,
I would
okay.
not stand on his side
All right, that's cool.
because I do not want him to kick me out on camera. That's embarrassing.
All right, so now
All
back
right.
to this battle.
But anyways, Surf goes first, man.
A lot of smoke being ducked in here. Go ahead.
Surf goes 1st. Surf is listen. I can't remember all the bars.
You don't need none of
You
it.
know what I'm saying? But he's just on. He's on fire the first round. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, Surf's energy controls the room. Even when he's not rapping, if he steps in the room, his energy controls the room.
That's a
Surf
fact.
has an aura with him.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So for him, he's going off.
Okay,
All right.
there we go. All right, there we go.
Surf is going
Making
off.
sure you get to
You
it.
know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I'm giving him his flowers and everything. You know what I'm saying? Then Reed raps. You know what I'm saying? He starts off. Okay. You know, he say a few things and then he gets to the point where he stumbles. Let me hit that water. So I'm just.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all see my face. I don't know what my face is like at this point, but I'm just like my poker face. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, me too.
Anwar has to teach me my poker face.
That's fact. That's fact.
You know what I'm saying? Some people's poker faces don't.
Yeah.
You know, it don't cut it.
Right.
But that's neither here nor there.
Uh-huh.
But Reed stumbles, slips up.
Uh-huh.
You know, thank goodness he got through the round
He
though.
did.
He got through the
He didn't
round.
jersey
but
out of it.
He didn't jersey out of it, so you know that round was clear to Sue Surf.
Okay.
You know, round
Round two.
round 2, or you
Right.
want to go 3 then 2?
I mean, no.
Round
Let's go in order. Round two. So Surf's up 1-0. Round two. Surf goes.
Surf goes.
I'm not sure who Smack uses. If you look, the beams in the ceiling aren't finished because Sue Surf literally took the roof off the building in the second round.
That was Surf's second round
Wow.
was phenomenal.
Wow.
I'm not even gonna lie. You don't like listen. Surf's been trolling me ever since after this battle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's my guy.
Okay.
We good.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know how many times I've been sent some lecture on raid and shit. Call hot shells, Cajun dish.
Yeah, what? Oh my God.
I slid an Asian.
What? Oh my God. That was it.
You don't
right
know how
there?
many times I got tagged in that part. I never watched it back, but I know that part because I got tagged in it so many times. Dree, what's up with your face? Dree this, Dree that. Damn, how did you feel with? Then Surf had words for me. Really? Me, Surf?
Yeah, you.
What
you
I
was
do?
on, you was on that side.
What
When
I
you
do?
on that side, you in a line of fire, Dree.
Wow.
Listen.
So we at the face-offs. I promote Blood Cousins 725 for you.
Yeah.
That's how you do me?
Uh-huh. You
Word?
on the wrong side.
Wow.
So, but Reed's second.
Reed's
Let's get
second.
into that. Reed's second would have beat Surf's third, clearly, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
It
his
would have made that first debatable as well.
Yeah, I think it
feel
could have.
like
I don't
it
think it
made
would
that
have
first
beat
debatable.
Surf's first, but I think you would have had a debate there. Let's chop the fable right now. I see a lot of talk on Twitter. We don't do participation awards here, okay? It's champion of the year. We don't have. Unfortunately, the budget doesn't allow for runner-up 2 through 20, okay? It doesn't. Reed was really good again, just like the K-Shine battle. He was good,
He was
but he
way
lost.
better than the K-Shine
Right? No, but I'm
battle.
saying he was good,
No.
but he still lost. The second round, people are saying, "Oh, the second is debatable." The only debate is between, I don't know, like how many times each of them blink. Surf's second was
Chill the f***
What?
Anwar. Now you looking like
Listen,
now
no.
you acting, this
There
is why
was no
people
debate
be
for the
coming at you
second.
like you talking like Reed didn't say anything.
No,
sir.
this is what I'm saying. But there's no debate for the
when you-
second.
But when you say the only thing you could debate is if how many times they blink, how does that sound?
It sounds like there's no
horrible.
debate. Reed was really good in the second,
Reed was
but Surf was excellent in the second.
excellent.
Okay, it's like
Surf was indeed excellent.
it's apples and oranges. Yeah, they're fruit, but everybody has, like, you know what I mean. We know oranges where they belong. So, whatever. Shout out to Vegan Man. How about that? Again, I feel like Surf at this point was up 2-0, clear in my opinion. Going into the third,
I feel like that second is debatable.
that's because you had a lot to drink, and maybe because you're not used to drinking.
I feel like that second
Don't
is
do that, Jay.
debatable.
Don't do that, Jay. The
Um,
comment section.
If you look at the URL poll, I see Reed 2-1 in the lead. I listen.
How many times
If y'all
did you
listen, if y'all got Surf, I can't be mad at you. Surf did his numbers. You know what I'm saying? But if you got Reed, I won't debate
All right,
you
so hold up.
either.
So hold up.
I won't debate
So
you
hold up.
either, baby.
So you got Reed in the second, or you feel like it's debatable?
Debatable.
All right.
It's debatable.
So
Everybody gets one.
So according to
It's
you,
debatable.
it's one and a possible
debatable.
going into the third.
Debatable.
Third round.
Everybody gets one. It's debatable.
Do you feel
debatable.
like, I want to ask this question because I saw some talk about it on Twitter. Do you feel like Surf cutting the third short was indeed a choke? It wasn't as long as his first or second, but I don't think it was that short. Like, people act like he spent 30 seconds and cut it off. He rapped for a good minute and a half, 2 minutes. Like,
Yeah, it was, and there was a lot of good content.
yeah,
in the third.
yeah.
But
Do you feel like that was a choke or like Jersey out of it, or was it just a
definitely-
short round?
it was definitely a jersey. He was like afterwards. He's like, fuck, you got it, gang.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Right. See, I
it's
missed
the
that part.
it's the dialogue.
And you know what I'm saying? I missed that little part.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
you
you know
hear
what I'm
that, then it's a little different. So.
yeah, that's it.
All right,
what
you
I'm
was
saying.
right there, so you
know,
heard
the
everything.
dialogue. It's
All right.
you know, the mannerisms dialogue is
Right.
how I try to determine it if I don't talk to the person individually.
Okay.
You know.
All right, cool.
So and
Reed's third.
Reed's third.
He was cooking.
He was cooking.
He was cooking. He had some stuff for
He was-
Surf.
Listen, man, Reed. Now, a lot of people after the K-Shine battle, I said I don't mind seeing Reed again.
Right.
Nah, I don't think we should see Reed. I don't think we should. Nah, you being real biased, Dre. Blah 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 blah. Look at the culture now.
Right.
Look how I come around, though.
It does come around. And this Reed
And-
was a good Reed. I want to see. There were lots of people in the building saying like, "Yo, Reed did better than I thought. He's getting better. I want to see him again."
I'm not even gonna lie, Reed. I'm not even gonna lie. Reed even shocked me.
Okay.
I thought he was gonna do better, but I didn't think he was gonna do this much better. Like it was a huge step up.
And he kept telling us that.
And
too.
it was a lot of, and like the thing about this performance, it had a lot of shock value behind it, which amplified his material as well.
Right.
Like a lot of stuff he was saying, it was like when he would say something, like they wouldn't react real fast. They'd be like, hold on, wait, whoa, that like that came from Reed, like because he addresses like the outdated problem, and I feel like that was a problem as well. So
was the Rajon Cox, was that in the third round though? When your name is Rajon, was that in the third? I think that was the third round.
The third.
And I remember when hearing it, like when he went into it, and it was like I was on pins and needles because I'm like, all right, I believe it was the third because I'm like, you can win this round as long as you don't F it up. Like that's really where I was. And as he started getting into it, I'm like, you're not gonna do this better than Khan did. You're not gonna do this better than like. So I was getting nervous. He didn't do it better than Khan did, but I don't think he dropped the ball completely.
Yeah.
The fact that he didn't spend too much time on it, I think, helped. But yeah, Reed, there's still some room to grow.
There's always room to grow. I feel like he still has. I still like two. I feel like at least two battles. Two more battles.
Yeah.
I think he'll fix
him and Surf
not all
were
the
talking.
kinks, but a lot.
I saw him and Surf talking outside.
Yeah.
Surf was giving him some game, and it's no disrespect. Obviously, Reed's been around. He's a legend, but he took some time off, and Surf is giving him some game on the way battle rap is now. You know what I mean? Reed Dollaz is a brand. He said, he told him, and this was on Cam. I don't remember, it was either Hip Hop is Real or 15 Minutes of Fame. But he said, but I don't want to hear about you battling, Joey Mike in Bubblefuck, Arkansas or something like that in 2 weeks. Like, you know what I mean? Your name is your name. And at this point, you know what I mean? You just came off of Surf. And you did well in the battle. Like, you need to... So just to see that, I'm sure that conversation kept going. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to hear that Surf is one of the people he's going to have in his corner as far as, to bounce ideas off of or whatever, leading into whatever he has coming up next. There was another person, and I ain't even get to tell you this, but there was another person. I'm not going to say the name because it wasn't on cam, so I don't know how they feel about it. But I'll say that they were on this card that everybody would respect if they said, like, yo, if that person said, yo, I heard Reed stuff, and that person tells you that, you could be like, oh, all right. Like, I know it's good. So I think Reed has some great people in his corner for going forward. I want to see Reed again. And, depending on the matchup, he keeps getting better and better. I might be on the Reed side this time, depending on the matchup. You know what I'm saying? So
a lot of people want to see him now, right? But I was the crazy one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It looks crazy till everybody unifies. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, everybody start wearing headbands with suits. I wouldn't look so crazy. Y'all wouldn't cancel me. Y'all wouldn't cancel me.
If everybody wore headbands and suits.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to try it, but I got you.
Try it. Anyway, no, I'm playing.
Arse and Chess.
I would like to apologize to Arse.
Okay.
As well.
Okay.
He showed up much better, much better than I expected.
Oh, facts.
Because I felt as though versus Cassidy, it wasn't it.
That wasn't.
Chess would have washed that Arsenal anywhere and
Right.
everywhere at
Right.
any given moment,
Right.
any given Sunday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And because I felt like if you write that much material for Cassidy, like the objective when you battle Cassidy is to send him back to wherever he came from. That didn't happen versus Arsenal. Arsenal won.
Right. But
that wasn't
nobody's gonna watch it again.
No, it wasn't like he said the word Rich Dollaz at.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out Rich.
Shout out Rich. But yeah, he came with it this battle. Chess was chess.
Yeah. Again, I said this on the pre-show. I don't want to hear about Chess. What if he chokes? I'm done with that narrative. I don't. At this point, there's no way you're going to use that as well, that's why I'm picking against him, because if he chokes, that he could lose this battle. He hasn't choked all year. He's been fired. The thing is, when you think about Chess, right, I can't think of a bad chess other than chokes. So it's like, if he doesn't choke, where is there bad chess? When he got through all his material clean, and you're like, yeah, that he was trash that day. Like, it doesn't happen. Chess is phenomenal. I also owe Ars an apology, I guess, because I had Chess 2-1, then I switched to Ars 2-1 after Black played the clip of Chess poking the bear, but then Ars didn't say anything. So I switched fences again, I went back to Chess 2-1. I do feel like Chess won this battle. However, it's not clear. This is debatable.
Yeah,
it was a
one,
fire battle.
This one is extremely debatable.
Battle had everything that you want. Yo, the way they was pushing and shoving. Like, I didn't know how it was gonna go. Because, you know, chess don't really play them type games. Like, let's put it that way. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Comes in the rap. Chess, his fuse ain't as long as some other people's. Like, he ain't gonna allow it so much before he going, all right, well, we can go ahead and handle this, because obviously you feel away. He was in our space. He was in our space. There was a lot of physicality, and the one thing that I will say is, again, chess is 40 years old in a 21-year-old body as far as his mental. Like, he understands that it's a business. He understands the brand, and he's checking himself. Like, they had the little back and forth where Ars did something. Oh, when he grabbed him by the collar or whatever, and Chess smacked his hand away and gave him a little shove. And Ars told him, like, real quick, like, yo, like, when you was rapping, you touched me, like, don't do that, Chess, my bad. And let him rock.
Yeah.
Like, there's a point in time where, I think if you had done that to Chess, a year, 2-3 years ago, there might have been a brawl on stage. So, shout out to Chess showing some growth. But again, this was not the Ars that I thought we were going to get.
That's
I thought
a fact.
he was going to be lackadaisical. He was going to come in there, spit 9 minutes of mixtape rounds, and get his check and go ahead home.
Wow.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
Wow.
That's not what happened, though.
Wow.
Ars came in here and was wigging.
He came here to battle.
He did. He came here to win. No, he came here to win. He didn't just show up to rap. Like, he came to win. He low key was trying to get Chess out of there.
Yeah.
Like, and
It's a fact.
shout out to Black. He said, Black said that when Ars gets these young guys, and not necessarily new, but young guys as far as age, like sometimes he'll step up a little bit more. Geechee Gotti, Twerk. This Ars, I wouldn't say it was as good as either of those Arses, but this. If that's
He is definitely in his 30s, bro.
well, whatever. So whatever. I don't know.
New mixed with young.
Yeah, there you go. Whatever.
New mix.
Whatever Jay Black was talking about. How about that? Put it on Jay Black. It's Jay Black's fault.
Jay Black's fault. That's why he not here.
That's why he's not here. There you go. But yeah, no, this Artist was fire. I had the battle 2-1, but it was a very close battle, very dope battle. I mean, I another one that could be Battle of the Night. Like, I got no idea what Battle of the Night was.
You basically said it all. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that was a crazy back and forth. It was just like, here's the thing. The one thing I could take away about Chess, it was the when he do the like this and like
yeah, we
that
talked about
and like that. It was some ones that was fire, but he got to trim the fat on that a bit. Like that, I feel like that's what made me, like, the third was debatable,
right?
But that's what helps me edge it to Ars. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, it's going for too long,
right?
Like,
it should be 4 bars. I don't think it should be any more than that.
I feel like this is when he should use his IQ for this. Like, he listens to the reaction from it. So 4 bars in, if you got some decent reaction, let me do one more.
Right.
And then, like, just
right.
fill the room out.
So have them, but if the room ain't really reacting to it after the first 4, then cut it there and let it go.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
But
I got you. That makes sense.
Chess for him to be this good right now is dangerous, because he not even at his ceiling yet.
Fact. I don't know where his ceiling is.
This is only the comeback.
Right.
This is only the comeback. Right. It's not even the peak yet. He only this. Oh man.
Shout out to Chess.
Shout out to Chess.
All y'all was writing them off. All y'all. All y'all. Me too.
Shout out to Chess and shout out to Ars.
Yeah, fire battle. But the main event, what we really came here to see.
Oh man.
You keep bringing my water too close to you, Dre.
Oh.
I mean, you in debt. Where is my Fiji, Dre?
Gosh.
Where is my Fiji, Dre? DNA Averb, the Island God, versus DNA. Not the champ, Not the PG killer. You said they had to stay home, right? Well, they did. DNA Averb, go ahead. How you feel, Dre? Start us off, Dre. My J Black voice. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. J Black voice. Go ahead.
Yo. Well, when we was outside of day 2, Anwar came up with DNA and pressed me. It'd be your own champion,
definitely not what
bros.
happened.
You definitely pressed me along with him.
I just asked the same questions. I reinforced the questions.
DNA walked up
And asked you, did you
and
have
asked
something for him?
that I had something for him.
I reminded you that you had a prediction. That's all. I was
Very aggressively.
I was just reminding. I had
There's
this
video that's
I had
out.
was this
There's video of this.
was this in the first half or the second half of the Hennessy?
This is
I was in that bottle real fast.
there's video out of this.
All right, go ahead.
All right. I apologize to DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving the building. Now, I'm not going just off of
Right, we haven't watched it
reaction.
back. Right.
All right.
No.
I'm saying I'm not just going off of reaction because it was a few bars that got a little amped.
Mm-hmm.
It was a few.
You think so?
It was there was a few that got a little amped.
Okay.
In my opinion, at
All
the
right.
moment.
That's cool. You know what? I'm gonna let you get your bars off. Go ahead.
But I still feel like DNA came out and won the battle.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch it back, but I think like that's the sacrifice when you write like how Averb writes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh my god.
I'm listening
here
to
we
you. Go ahead.
You got the face on. That's the sacrifice
wait.
when you write how Averb writes. Because it's sometimes it's
Yo,
just
that's
like
not your water
it
no
takes
more, bro. Until I get my Fiji.
it takes
You know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, hit
takes-
that water.
it takes
Go ahead.
a
You
bit-
can have a sip now. Go ahead.
it takes a bit for Averb to get where he's going,
Uh-huh.
and it's layered. You have to
My water back. I don't want you to get too comfortable.
my fault. And it get he's layered,
Uh-huh.
and it takes a bit to get where he gotta get. Because Anwar just like it takes a while to get where he gets. So when you're in the setting like that, especially in the predicament you're in, it makes it look away. Because I knew going in it was gonna look away. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't want. Oh, so you're saying it's gas? You saying DNA was gas? No, but you're NWX. There was some NWX in the building. You're in Florida. Don Marino, he's there with his folks, which will support NWX.
This is
It
wild.
looks it will look away.
Okay.
Same thing I said when I was talking about day 2 with Don Marino and Paz, and you seen how that looked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
All right.
I don't know, like, because a lot of I see a lot of DNA winning.
Okay,
I see a
okay.
lot of people having
Okay.
DNA winning,
All right.
and then I see a few that say, "Oh, you gotta listen to what Averb saying. You gotta watch it back."
Mm-hmm.
That's the sacrifice when you write like how Averb writes. You know, because once when you get it from an energy that DNA displays and the type of energy that Averb raps with, it also looks away. So I'm just saying. I said I had DNA winning, coming out of the battle. You know what I'm saying? So before you start trying to go all off,
I'm listening.
before you go ahead, Anwar. It's on you.
That was a beautiful speech you gave there. It was. I mean, I did. I thoroughly enjoyed it because it ended with I had DNA winning. So that part we all right with. So shout out to Averb. You beat Moot. You did. No argument at all. There's a debate with you and Lux, as you know. I
you
felt
lost
like
with
Lux. No, I felt like Lux won, but I'm not mad. The judges gave the battle to Verb. When we broke it down on Champion, you, Black, and Mark all gave it to Verb. I'm not mad. Like, the battle was fire. Verb said some crazy stuff in there. It comes down. It's a very close battle. This one here, though, you know, that rapidy rap time, like that Verb style, okay? I think DNA made it look like that doesn't work, if that makes sense. Like the way DNA approached the rounds, when you listen to Verb, it's like, all right, but where are you going? Like, that's what it is, because it's the last battle. This is where veteranship comes in. And again, not to say the Verb's not a vet, but Verb says, you know, I've headlined plenty of cards. You've been on at 6:30. Being on at 6:30, you can rap how Verb was because the crowd's fresh. When you going on at 9:30, doesn't happen that way. DNA 2-1, second and third. The first was close. I told DNA myself, I felt like he cut his first a little short. You know, we had some discussion. It's not, for camera, but at the end of the day, I appreciate it. Lots of bets will be collected upon shortly, including my Fiji water.
Okay.
That's all I have to say about that.
All right.
Sound us out, Dre.
All right. So that's what we're doing.
Uh-huh.
Shake my hand, sir. Smack Volume 5. Champion.
You only against me if you ain't with me. It's crazy how they hate you for trying to put on your city. That's why as far as my circle, I'm real picky. Niggas claiming 100 but be counterfeit with 50. You only against me if you ain't with me.